Bro, he's like before the video start music, that shit go stupid. I might just do that instead of finding clips of anime and shit for my transitions to the next video. I might just do that.
In 2017, Steven Weber was a larger-than-life 38-year-old DJ living in Louisiana. That year, through a mutual friend, he met Kenesha Antoine, who was a 38-year-old lawyer.
I knew she was black. That sounded so fucking ghetto. Kenesha Antoine. How you got two first names? I can't be talking. But still, how you got two first names and they both ghetto? Tanisha Antoine. What kind of word? What? I know this probably finna be like one of those stories that you just be like, damn, why I laugh at. But I'm still on that shit. And you got a big ass forehead. That goddamn forehead. You know what they say about girls with big foreheads though. Let me stop playing.
Also living in Louisiana. And as soon as they met, they immediately hit it off and began dating. They both had always wanted to travel the world, but they never got around to it because life always seemed to get in the way. But now that they had each other, and so therefore had travel partners, they decided they couldn't wait any longer, and so they created a bucket list of all the places in the world they wanted to go, and then over the next couple of years, they began checking places off their list. In 2019, when Kenesha was going to turn 40, they decided they needed to go somewhere really special to celebrate. And so they checked their bucket list to see where they hadn't gone yet, and they ultimately settled on going to East Africa because there was a resort there they had always wanted to stay in. It was called the Pemba Resort, and it was famous for their underwater room. They literally have a 2-story cabin floating 300 meters off the coast. Its main floor is at surface level. It's got a beautiful couch that looks out over the water, and you can take the stairs up to the roof of the main floor where there's another couch and you can stargaze and look out 360 degrees, and there's no
gnats, mosquitoes, and moths. That's my thing. Because I know they gotta be out there. And what you call them? Seagulls? Sea eagles? Whatever it's called. I could do it, but if those things start fucking with you, you know what the fuck's gonna happen.
other cabins out on the water. You're completely isolated. And then if you go back down to the main floor, there is a ladder that goes straight.
I gotta have like a group of niggas with that. Like not even a group of niggas, like just a group of people. That's the same thing. Anyway.
Down 10 meters into the master bedroom, and it's completely underwater. All four walls have these huge windows that look out directly into the beautiful Indian Ocean. To stay in this cabin for one night costs $1,700, and so Steven and Kenesha decided they would only splurge on it for one night at the end of their Africa trip. So in September of that year, the couple flew out to Africa, and for over a week, they enjoyed sightseeing and going on safaris and eating nice food, and then at the end of their trip, it was time to head out to the underwater room. So they got to the Pemba Resort on the mainland, they checked in, and then they loaded into a boat and were brought out 300 meters to their actual cabin out on the water. And then after the boat left them there, Kenesha got out her phone and began filming. And she filmed as the two walked around and they looked at the amazing view. They went onto the roof and they're looking all around and they're laughing because it's so unbelievably beautiful. And then at some point they make their way down that ladder down into the master bedroom underwater. And the two just can't stop laughing because it was so bizarre and just so incredible being down there. There were fish that were coming up to the glass and just staring at them. They just couldn't believe what they were seeing. And then at some point Steven makes a joke that a shark was coming and Kenesha turns around and then sarcastically laughs at him and says, "Oh, okay, haha, yeah, a shark," and then she turns off the recording. A little while later, Steven leaves Kenesha in the master bedroom and he goes upstairs and he puts on fins and then hops in the water. Kenesha, who's still down in the master bedroom, is surprised when she sees her boyfriend on the other side of the glass, out in the Indian Ocean. And so Kenesha just grabs her phone and starts filming him because she knows he's up to something. And then at some point, Steven pulls out a plastic bag with a handwritten note inside of it and he presses it up against the glass so she can see what it says. And so Kenesha zooms in on the note, and you can tell from the tone in her voice, she really doesn't know what he's doing, but then there's a pause in the video as she's reading the note. And the note says, "I can't hold my breath long enough to tell you everything I love about you, but everything I love about you, I love more and more every day. Will you please be my wife? Marry me." Kanisha is so astounded at this proposal. You can tell she's almost crying. She's so excited. And so as she just continues to film him, Steven pulls out a ring and he holds it up to the glass. And now at this point, Kanisha is just beside herself. She couldn't be happier. And so Steven closes the ring box, he grabs the letter, and he swims up out of view back to the surface. And Kanisha turns off the recording, turns around, runs to the ladder, and climbs up to the main floor to give Steven her answer that yes, she would marry him. But when she got up there, she looked around and Steven wasn't up there. And so she's yelling for him, she's looking around, waiting for him to show up, but he's not. And so she runs up onto the roof of the main structure to get a better look around to see where he went. But when she got up there, she looked down and there's nothing but ocean. There's no sign of Steven anywhere. And so starting to panic, she runs back down to the main floor at surface level.
Damn, he got that ass took.
What?
Wait a minute.
Oh, nigga, you gay!
Damn. Right when you was finna get married. That's crazy. See? Let that be a lesson to y'all niggas. He not being a simp because he died. But don't do sippish things just for a reaction.
You need to shut the fuck up!
And now she's frantically yelling for Steven, yelling for him to come up to the surface. Where is he? Where are you? But there's no response. Kanisha is all alone out in this cabin in the middle of the ocean. She has no way to contact anyone on the mainland, and so she has no idea what to do. She doesn't know if she should just jump in the water to go looking for him. She doesn't know if he's maybe playing a joke on her. She just doesn't know what's happening. And so she just reflexively begins screaming out for help, hoping that somebody will hear her and come help her find Steven. And after a little while, some boaters not too far away hear her yelling out for help. They come over and they, along with Kanisha, begin looking, and they ultimately find Steven. But by the time they found him, it was too late. He had drowned. The details of exactly how he managed to drown or exactly where he was when they found him are not listed online. Here are the final photos of Steven
A few moments later.
Weber. So that's going to do it, guys. If you found the secret in today's episode, let us know in the comments what it is and where you found it, so give us the timestamp. And if you're the first to do that, we'll pin you at the top of the comment section.
I'm interested. Why didn't he just... That's interesting. I might do that too. So, right now, we're gonna say snorkel. Snorkel. Good luck spelling that. But snorkel. If you put snorkel, we'll put you on the comments. We'll put you on the screen on the outro. And
if you got something out of today's video and you haven't done this already, please hold the door for the like button, but open it way too early, so the like button has to do a long walk run up to the door just to be polite. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications.
Well, that being said, I'm gonna add the outro. Okay, YouTube, that's the end of the video. And like I said, the title was, and you put the timestamp of where I said snorkel. We'll put you on the title thing. And that said, you know the slogan, you ain't working nowhere else, you working here. That being said, y'all say army.
You better join this motherfucking army, boo.
And with that being said, y'all say army. Smack up. Out.